I'll start with the sure thing segment. That's sure to crush the audiences. All right. The title of
You hear
this,
that, audience? Get ready to get fucking crushed.
The title of this segment is Cpimhoff.com. Tell us the story. And the structure of this segment is I discovered today that Charlie has a personal website that he made for himself, presumably. So I'm going to be browsing. I'm going to be blind browsing Charlie's website. Never before
What does
seen.
blind browsing mean?
I discovered it and I intentionally have never looked through it.
Wow. Okay.
So now I'm going to look through it and I'm going to just yell things at Charlie that I find on his website, and Charlie and Dan are going to have to explain the backstory behind some fabulous findings.
Yeah, this is good that Dan's in the room, because Dan, you were the lead developer for this.
I had a lot
right?
to do with this.
Yeah.
Right.
So that'll be good. I'll have the design perspective, and Dan will have the technical perspective.
The behind the scenes, back end kind of stuff. I'm kind of a back end type of guy, very premature. I already drank the wine, by the way. I did it way.
Wow.
You
are clearly schwasty already.
It was a fake bottle open I did. I tricked y'all, but it was fake.
So why don't you hit this URL?
So we're loaded onto cpimhoff.com. Let's go to the resume portion to start. It seems highly
right
promising.
away, hitting the big ticket
Okay,
item.
there's just one thing that we've got to discuss right away. Who is summa cum laude, and why did you get their award?
Summa cum laude is a small kid from Amsterdam who was quite dumb and pretty fat. And when he died in 2001, the school set up an award in his name for the fattest, dumbest student. And I won that award for being fat and dumb. And it's an achievement, because if you look on the resume, boy, did I turn it around after then.
Yeah.
You'll see at the top of my resume is my current weight.
Charlie's got a BMI of 5%.
It's true. My BMI is in big letters on my resume.
I don't even know if percent is what BMI is reported in.
It's better than Tom Brady, and he's a champion.
Not anymore.
He's still a 5-time champion.
Slam.
Yeah.
Anyway.
That's barely any times.
Dan, you have anything to say on summa cum laude?
Well, see, there's also a cum laude. So there's two dumbasses from Amsterdam. You won both the awards by him?
I think it's the family award, right?
Yeah. So summa cum laude was the kid, and then he came from a family. And there's the word cum in it too, so that's funny. That's a joke. That's a funny joke.
That's the only reason I asked you about it.
You'll notice that it's italicized, and that's just kind of a fun Easter egg for the reader of the resume.
I just need you to tell me all about Andy's Summer Playhouse.
Yeah, Andy's Summer Playhouse is a small playhouse in New Hampshire. It's a children's theatrical place. And what's cool about Andy's Playhouse is they do adult shows, but kids are performing them. So, they do, intense stuff, but they're the kids doing it, which is kind of crazy.
I would say what's crazier is that is the first thing on your resume.
Well, I didn't do anything, ever.
You have a job now.
I haven't updated that resume.
Update your resume.
I haven't updated the resume. No, I'm content at the job. I don't need to update my resume right now.
You contended it?
I'm content in my job. You only update your resume when you're ready to leave, dog.
I think if you're gonna have it on a personal website, you might want an up to date version.
That's another good point, but only Saul has this link. So
there's a lot more to dig into in this resume, but we're gonna move on to projects. Charlie's got a.
How come you're not gonna bring up my shotgunning time? That's on the resume. That's pretty good. Special skills. Shotgunning beer. Yeah.
Not on there. I did see the humble brag about your 4.0 GPA in computer science.
Holy mother of God, Charlie. That's
no one gives
insanity.
a shit.
I don't know if it's... Hold on. It's a resume.
That's a lie.
I don't know if it's a humble brag.
It's a lie is what it is.
It is. It's a blatant lie. I did really badly, and I just wrote that number because it was a bigger number than the number I had.
That's how you spell coxswain? It's spelled cockswain, yeah.
Yeah, like you're a dumb pig.
That would be cockswine. And also, where's the dumb? It'd be like you're a penis pig.
As electrifying as reading a professional resume is, maybe you should move on to other features on the site.
Also says one of his additional skills is acting.
That is true.
I don't know.
I stand by that.
All right.
fully.
Maybe beatboxing should go in there as well.
Yeah, I think maybe the special skills needs an update because fuck machine is not on the resume at all. This podcast isn't on the resume.
So Charlie's got a 2-tiered website here. It's got 2 branches. One was resume. One is projects. All right?
It's actually Resume.
That's the other
first one is Resume.
Resume, correct.
Yeah, the first one is Resume.
There's no...
It's frustrating. I haven't implemented, like, pause yet, so it's always just Resume.
Yeah.
But
It's also frustrating because,
gonna
like, you say one of the things you know is, like, HTML, CSS, and yet you don't have a fucking accent over the E on resume. Which, when I think about it, might be my fault as a back-end developer, but, I mean, you did do the graphics.
That's true, I did the graphics.
You insisted.
I insisted on doing... I was like, actually, Dan, I'm going to write the word... Like, I want you to code everything, but when you get to the part in the code where you have to write resume, I want you to tag me in.
All right, we're in the project section. The first thing that strikes me is that all of them... A couple of them say view source. A couple of them say learn more, which has me intrigued. One of them has App Store next to it, which is Tabula. And we all know about Tabula. No one wants to talk about Tabula.
Everybody knows about Tabula. I think everybody in this podcast, the reason they're here is they're like, Cpimhoff, the developer.
Right. I'm doing this podcast as an in to get Tabula for free.
Holy shit.
Right. Well, it's actually... now it's free.
Wow, I set you up for that plug hardcore, Charlie.
Yeah, hardcore you did. You walked right into that trap.
I don't know if it's much of a plug because he no longer gets paid for it.
Oh, no.
Also, it's just frustrating now because I made it free and now everybody's downloading it again and people are sending me emails. It's like, this doesn't work. It's like, well, it's free, asshole. So maybe fuck off. Anyways.
The biggest thing I want to talk about right now is Antler Kit.
Yeah.
I think
let's talk about Antler
Dog
Kit.
Goat is the low hanging fruit here, but like Dog Goat,
Everybody knows
come
about
on,
Dog Goat.
everyone knows about Dog Goat. So Antler Kit, Charlie, tell us the story.
Yeah, let me tell you a little bit about Antler Kit. Antler Kit is a game engine that I was making for a little while, and I have no idea why it's called Antler Kit. I think my thought was that it combines a bunch of separate tools, so it's like I'm the base of the antler, and the antler radiates out into other tools. Who knows?
That's pretty cool, actually.
But it's a
when
game
you explain
engine.
it like that, yeah. Because you clearly have a strong grasp of antlers and everything they're used for.
I think that's
It's very
really what
theoretical.
it is. I have a really good.
Do you know that like the you have like the little tabula symbol and the little Antler Kit symbol, and then like I'm assuming a huge thing for prairie, just so big, takes up like a full page, and then like another small one for dog goat. Like it really.
Wait, like the images are like that?
Yeah, the image is huge. Is the one for what is this prairie? It's just like a little gearhead in a gear with some like barley, I'm assuming.
Yeah, that sounds like a bug.
So big, so big.
I'm now opening up the website to check it
For the first time.
That makes me sad.
Does not fit.
Yeah, I haven't opened.
Like this website would do you such a disservice if trying to get hired for a job in.
It's not big on my
programming.
screen, Dan. So maybe your computer's fucked
Well,
up. It's the same size as everything else on mine. So it sounds like you have a flawed.
Fuck
version.
you, Dell. God, I hate Dell.
I don't know what else to say about Antler Kit. You asked me about it. It's got a great name, but it's like a middleware tool between two different game engines. So I don't think it's like actually that.
Tell me
exciting
what
to
your
talk
dreams for Antler Kit are. If you're gonna have a dream that is based around Antler Kit, what's it look like? Break it down.
I think my dream around Antler Kit is that somebody files like a bug to the Antler Kit source repository, and the bug is just like, this is great. I use it in my game and it makes me more productive. And then I'm like,
Nice.
resolve bug.
I have a question. It says allows for fast and expressive use of spread kit and gameplay kit. Do you mean to say expressive?
Yes, I do. Code can be expressive. An API can be expressive. I would think you would know this.
Unpack that, please.
Have you guys seen the new Blade Runner? Because that feels relevant.
Yeah, so when a piece of code is expressive, it means that it's like a fun hologram that you can like kind of have sex with. Which is what happens in the new Blade Runner movie.
Well, it happens in the old Blade Runner movie, and then the ramifications happen in the new Blade Runner movie.
In the old Blade Runner movie, he has sex with a robot. In the new Blade Runner movie, he has sex with like a hologram.
Yeah, you're so right.
Like a piece
You're
of code.
so right.
He puts his wiener in between one of the zeros. That's what happens.
It's a good movie. Everyone should go see it.
Yeah, Blade Runner 2014. What was
2049.
I think it's 20. What's the 2048?
2049.
That, like, no. What's the game?
2048.
Like, push.
You got it.
Okay, that's
Dan, give us a transition.
That's gonna bring.
That's
brought us to the end of Cpimhoff. Tell us the story.
Hold on, if anybody wants to learn more about Antler Kit, just like feel free to send me a message, and I'd like love to talk about it.